I always gotta go Britain, you.
I've dealt with my fair share of rants and responses about me before, with some of those videos making outrageous and ridiculous claims about me on my channel. From the racist nutjob claiming I'm Satan, to another realm claiming he wants to sue me for something I never did. But what we're about to watch has to be one of the most stupidest rant videos about me that I have ever seen. And it comes from our newest dog-hating enemy, being the dark truth about dogs. The triggered liar who purposely made up allegations about me that I have a sexual fetish towards horses and reindeers, aka she believes I want to have sex with them, just to spite me for calling out a dog hater who threatened to kill me. She argues that this is the truth though, because I'm called the Dark Reindeer. That's her evidence. Which by her own logic means that she wants to have sex with that whiteboard because she has a whiteboard on her channel logo. She also believes that I want to be a reindeer because of my character avatar. Yet I have explained to her time and time again that there is a very big difference from playing a character and actually believing you are that character. But she has this mindset that everyone who doesn't agree with her is either stupid or brainwashed. And she has this mindset that everything she says is correct, yet what she believes in and what she claims is not based on any evidence and is batshit crazy. But yet recently she messaged me saying in all caps, "I responded and destroyed your argument." And uploaded this response video, which, like I said before at the beginning of the video, has to be one of the most stupidest responses someone has ever made to me. So why am I responding to this video? Well, it all came down to one comment she left me. "If you are smart and know what's good for you, you won't respond, BC. I literally destroyed you, so yeah, it's best to keep your mouth shut." Are you kidding me? You know this response video you made about me, which we shall be responding to today? It's one of the easiest videos I have ever debunked.
So the Dark Reindeer responded to my video. He obviously got so triggered because I exposed him.
Yeah, there is a difference between being triggered and sharing views and debunking bullshit. I wasn't triggered by your video, but rather I was responding to your ridiculous allegations about me and showing the internet how stupid they were, not forgetting that you love to make false allegations about people out of spite because they won't agree with you. You believe deers are from hell, you believe that I'm cursed by a spell. I mean seriously, if you want to argue about who's really triggered here, maybe you should take a long hard look in the mirror.
First off, he denies his fetish, which is obvious. His name is clearly the Dark Reindeer online. He pretends to be a fucking deer. And his profile picture is of a deer. And he rejects this and denies this because he clearly does not want to get help.
Because you won't fucking listen. There is a difference between playing a character online, aka role-playing a character, and having a sexual fetish for them. Those two things are completely different from each other, and what annoys me about your video is that you have clearly ignored my explanations about why I named my channel The Dark Reindeer. It's not because I am sexually attracted to reindeers, it's because reindeers are my favourite animals and horror is my favourite genre. So I wanted to have a name for a channel which allows me to make my own avatar that links towards those two things, my favourite animals and my favourite movie and game genre. My channel name and my channel avatar does not have any connections with what I find attractive. You have based this lie on a fanfiction written as a joke by a friend of mine who also has no sexual fetishes towards any animals. These are lies made up by you out of spite to try and get people to believe that I am this disgusting animal fucker. Yet, no one is buying it. Actually, I'm wrong. One person bought it. But I'm just going to be honest, he's just as insane as you.
This man's been fined $3,500 for poisoning his neighbour's dog with rat pellets.
Oh, here we go.
Connolly says he only did it out of
Let's look after the fucking dogs, yeah. Yeah, he would.
He took the law into his own hands.
Because all they do is fucking bark. You don't hear pigs barking, cows barking, do you? Chickens barking.
He had approached the dog's owners.
Yes, I believe you. Yep.
And also
Exactly. Went to the owner, they did fucking nothing. Blame the owners who feed their dogs poor farm animals.
You little cow!
He wants to stay stuck in this sick fetish where his enablers, like the Shadow Reader, writes stories about him being a deer and fucking a horse.
Stop right there. Because the last thing I will allow you to do is to suck innocent people into your bullshit because you want to get back at me for debunking you. The Shadow Reader has done nothing wrong here. All he did was write a harmless story about me as a joke. A comedy story based around an ongoing joke of mine on my channel. A joke which is not based on any real attractions that I have. He's not denying my fetishes. He wrote a story. A fictional story. Fiction means not real. This never happened. And this is based on no real attractions that either me or Shadow have.
This guy has serious problems. He has this pro-deer activist cult that he's the leader of. These pro-deer activists are coming onto my channel, commenting on all of my videos, harassing me.
You mean a fan base that doesn't agree with your outrageous lies about me? Yeah, very different from a cult, love.
Well, put that in your kilts and smoke it.
You see, and we have gone through this before with you and other dog haters. You are open to backlash and criticism, which you are going to get when you make idiotic videos like you do. Demanding that all these animals need to be segregated because you don't like them. Demanding me to watch these videos you make and then calling me a harasser when I leave a comment on them. Making videos about me and other YouTubers out of spite because we won't agree with your ridiculous arguments. Using religion to try and argue that these animals are evil and demonic. Making ridiculous videos like Pokemon are evil because, oh look, Howdoom is a dog! You are going to get backlash, criticism and outrage for it. People have every right to share their views and opinions on your behaviour, logic, arguments and videos.
Do anyone love these animals? I don't know. You think if you come face to face with this ugly ass looking thing, that it's going to be nice to you? No. It's going to stab you and kill you.
Yes, it will attack me. If I do anything which makes me a threat to the deer. Again, deers are very shy in nature and only attack under these certain situations, aka if they feel threatened or violated or feel like their herd or young are being threatened. It's a survival technique used by many animals. If they feel threatened, they will attack out of fear. Many other animals are the same, love, it's not just deers.
And what if you have kids one day, and maybe they're watching TV or something, well, that's if you can find attraction to humans and not fucking deer, but...
If I do decide to have kids one day, I would make sure that they are educated and well looked after, unlike your parents, who, based on what you are like, clearly haven't done a very good job with raising you.
Let's just say in the future, you have kids or something, and they're watching TV in the morning or getting ready for school, and this big, nasty, disgusting dog with horns kicks down your door or breaks through your window and takes its antlers. Those sharp-ass antlers are like knives almost, and gores your child to death.
Well, unless my house is a small shed in the middle of a deer farm, I don't think this is very likely to happen. They're fucking deers for God's sake, not thieving thugs looking for your PlayStation 4. Because let's jump into some statistics, shall we? The numbers of deaths by animals in the US are again pretty rare, and deers are only responsible for 120 deaths each year. That's very small indeed, and we're going to be looking at this number again because when you break down the number, you actually start to see even more evidence to use against your claims.
A deer breaks into a home. Deer breaks into a house. Deer breaks into a house. See that nasty fucking thing back there, that deer? And you can tell it kicked down the door or it broke the windows or something. This is all over the news. Deer breaks into house and stages a murder scene. These are thugs. You are worshipping a thug.
And guess what? She didn't watch any of these videos. And I know this because I watched all 3 of these videos that she showed in her video, and nothing that she just said happened in them. The first video shows the deer inside the house, but no signs that it broke through any doors or windows. And in the video when the deer was spotted by the humans, rather than killing the humans like this crazy dog hater keeps saying they do, it ran out of the house out of fear, jumped in the pool, and then in a rabid state pulled itself out and ran away. The third video is the same situation. The deer attacked no one. The deer didn't kill anyone, but desperately was trying to escape the house, so desperately that it was bleeding due to the frenzy it was in. And do you know the similarities within these videos too? Both situations took place in areas that are surrounded by fields and forests, where deers are likely to be found.
Deer breaks into house and stages a murder scene. These are thugs.
Yeah, that video has nothing to do with deers murdering people. In fact, according to the person who lives in the fucking house, no one was even home when the deer was inside the house. The mess in question was caused by the deer trying desperately to get out of the house. And I did question her about this video by asking her what happens in the video. And her response clearly shows me that she didn't even bother to watch the video.
A thug of the animal kingdom. That's what deers are. Deers are thugs of the animal kingdom. They break into houses. They stab people with their antlers. They cause wrecks. This is no different than the common thug on the street. Deer breaks into a house and leaves behind a mess. They break into your house and they trash it up. This is just disrespectful.
Are you fucking thick? You do know a deer's brain and thinking capacity is very different to a human's. They don't fully understand the impact of what they are doing. They are animals. They are not like humans, love. So stop talking about them like they are humans. Stop talking and trying to be an expert in deers when you speak about them like they have the same brains as a fully grown human being. You know nothing about dogs. You know nothing about cats. You know nothing about deers. You know nothing about anything.
You are more likely to be killed by a deer than by sharks, bears, and whatever else. Deer kill more humans in America than any other animal. How can you be so stupid?
Yeah, are you sure that maybe the reason deers kill more humans than sharks and bears is because there are more numbers of deers living in areas that have a higher human population? I mean, deers are found in woods, forests and so on, while sharks live in the sea and bears are found in areas where there are less humans living there. The title you have found was from an article which states that most of the fatalities are a result of car accidents. Not deers lashing out and stabbing you with their antlers or stomping on you with their hooves, but deers being on roads and wandering into cars and ongoing traffic. And as these articles have pointed out, this is due not to deers, but mostly caused by humans. Because as the article quotes, due to rapid urban development, the deer's natural habitat is shrinking, causing them to share more space with humans. Again, I would recommend reading these articles before you ramble on with your animal-hating bullshit.
These things are disgusting and evil. They need to be segregated from humanity as far as possible. As far as possible. They need to be... What we need to do is we need to send them to Antarctica or an island or a desert, wherever there's no people.
So, if we're sending animals to deserts and islands because we don't like them, does that mean we can send you there too?
And tell me how these disgusting thugs... See, they don't even get along with each other. You're over here trying to stab and kill each other too.
Oh my fucking god, please tell me you're not that fucking thick.
Deer attacks pasture. Why are they targeting pastures?
Right, I'm bored. We are literally going round in circles here, and I just don't want to waste any more time and brain cells of having to tell you shit that everybody clearly knows already. So that's her debunking video, which apparently I can't respond to, and if I was smart enough I wouldn't bother, and just shut up and accept her hardcore facts. And this is just my theory. I think the reason she is so defensive about this is because she thought that when she started her channel and she started making these videos making up false and ridiculous allegations about me and other people who have criticised her, that dog haters would come to her rescue and defend her, yet it clearly hasn't worked. So I have one last thing to say. Stop. Just stop. Don't embarrass yourself even more. Don't damage your reputation even more, love, and just stop. So thank you very much for watching this video. If you have your own opinions, leave them down in the comments below. Thank you for watching. I'm now offline.